the moral high ground in this conflict.
Okay, well, appreciate your time and your thoughts. While this is not your area of specialization, but as a human being observing global events in a difficult time in this part of the world, appreciate you joining us with your thoughts. Thank you very much, Mr. Jim Rice, joining us. He is an international professor of law. Let me get in Group Captain Jha. Group Captain Jha, we are having a continuous conversation now, and you've been able to now digest the latest, which all but confirms to us that we are now we are at war. Okay, they are targeting our cities all over from Gujarat to Kashmir. They have targeted our air bases. While they haven't caused any operational damage, we have casualties. Civilians are dying. We are hitting back also. Now, in between, the Americans have given a big fat IMF loan to the Pakistanis. Does this still look like that it ends overnight, that eventually the Pakistanis just stop?
Every event that is happening is slightly baffling to most of us, ex-defense people. You are calling that we have digested. Rishabh, you remember day 4 yesterday evening when I interacted? That day itself, I told you that the amount of attack, the intensity of attack that was happening not along the border, but deep within the Indian territory, Pakistani, drones, missiles, all these were coming. What was it? Wasn't the act of offense or the war against Indian state? And this was not only happening in the Jammu and Kashmir, the entire stretch of the international border. Wasn't this war? I told you that day itself, this is war. And this has started that evening. Now, earlier we acknowledged that we are at war. I think better it is. I was listening very carefully the words of General who was speaking earlier. Look, Indian government must have made some contingency plan how to respond to it. But that very fact is difficult for me to digest as a military person, as a military strategist, or who thinks about the military action, military doctrine, that why should we only respond? We should make Pakistan to respond. We should, anyone, you talk to any US military person, they will tell you the first doctrine is make the enemy go on defensive. Right now, we are on defensive. We are trying to give a reply. Rishabh, this is not the way how it should be there. We have got a fairly credible air defense system. The spokesperson who gave a briefing today, she mentioned that most of those drones were shot down. But what about the ones which were not shot down? Even USA was attacked. USA had been having a very credible air defense system. No one could penetrate. But 9/11 happened.
Okay. I'm sorry to interrupt you, sir. Breaking developments coming in. What you're watching on your screens have been released by the Indian Army. These are visuals of the